Hey everyone, I'm Pat with Bowsite.com, and I'm here to review the new Moultrie X Series cellular camera, which utilizes Moultrie's popular mobile technology. In 2016, I reviewed the first iteration of Moultrie Mobile. It was revolutionary, but there were also growing pains. The first issue was that you had to perform firmware updates on your existing cameras. That confused a lot of people. The second issue is that your trail cameras needed precise settings before it would connect to the modem. Again, more frustration. Fast forward to 2019, and Moultrie has now introduced the X Series trail cameras, which combine the camera and the modem into one simple unit. No more firmware updates or making sure your cameras are set correctly. The new X Series design takes all of the frustrations out of running wireless cams. Right out of the box, I noticed something immediately: simplicity. There was no screens, no menus, and no settings. There's an on-off switch, an SD card slot, a button to format the SD card, and a button to test your connection. That's it. Designing for simplicity is not always easy, but Moultrie really nailed it with this new integrated cellular trail camera. Let's dive a little deeper into the X Series, starting with the basics. There are two models available, the XV7000i and the XA7000i. The X denotes the camera series, but the next letter is for the network. So V stands for Verizon and A stands for AT&T. So if you have better coverage with AT&T, you want to use the A series camera. If you have better coverage with Verizon, then go with the V series camera. And one note for you guys is that if you have AT&T on your personal cellular phone, you do not need to have AT&T on your X series camera. It has nothing to do with your phone account. They're completely separate. Let's look at the unit, although there's not a lot to talk about because it's pretty simple. Let's start with power. The battery compartment takes 12 AA batteries. I strongly recommend you use lithium-ion batteries in this camera. The modem and camera combined consume a lot more battery power than a trail camera alone. So I also recommend using an auxiliary power box like the Moultrie battery box along with the camera. Once your batteries are loaded, you will need to add it to the Moultrie mobile plan. This is important. The VX series trail cameras need a Moultrie mobile account to operate. Setting up an account is easy. Go to Moultriemobile.com and choose new account, or in this case I already have an account, so I'm going to add a new plan for this device. Once the device plan is active, insert a Class 10 SD card and power on your device. You will see a series of lights on the device itself. They indicate signal strength, battery strength, SD card status, and server connection. These are basic but useful. Green is good, yellow indicates caution, and red is bad. Once the lights turn green across the board, the camera is connected and attached to your account. But we're not quite done yet. We still need to set up the camera. All settings are changed online, so you simply log back into your Moultrie mobile account, choose your camera, and click Edit Settings. Here you can adjust the delay, photo quality, multi-shot settings, camera name, etc. To this point, we've been discussing the wireless aspects of the X Series camera. Now let's look at the camera itself. X Series cameras have a very fast 0.3 trigger speed. They contain invisible infrared flash with a range of 80 feet and a max resolution of 20 megapixels. Photo quality was terrific with this camera, and it worked flawlessly for me since I put it in the field. Again, it's incredibly simple. You know, 3 years ago I said this Moultrie mobile technology was a game changer, and I was right. Wireless trail cameras have completely changed my scouting routines, particularly for my most remote properties. I thought I would become addicted to Moultrie mobile for deer hunting, but it's also been invaluable all year long. From spring turkey season to elk season into deer season, even in the winter watching my coyote baits for activity, this technology has really changed the way I hunt. Now with the X Series cams, it's incredibly easy to get these cameras connected and deployed in the field. We used to say a child could do it, but these days I think it's more accurate to say an old geezer could do it. And even if technology confuses you, this new design solves for that. As always, thanks for watching this review. Thank you for visiting Bowsite.com, and have a very successful and safe bow hunting season.